set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air again. Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
And 5 yards to go.
Great, set. On everyone,
Hurts will try it again. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
73.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
63.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, kill!
Here's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Oh, it's late.
We go, Todd! 180! What's up?
Throwing, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
All these games.
Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
We got this. On the ground, you better not fail. That man run.
5, 5, set.
On play action, Goff. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick throw taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
We call him toxic, but they got a chance to fly out of balance. Cause I run that like Nike, we got it on lock.
From the gun, it's Goff.
Is
incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
it's lost. It's down downfield. Like
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts.
that's in the did that.
scene. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On first down, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's Goff. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. Here's a second and 6.
Number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Goff.
Downfield
by Tesla.
Okay.
And he's in. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Eagles.
They'll come up here first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts again. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this stays a 2-score game. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first half.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Orange.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. In trouble, and down he goes.
by Cody Dean. Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down season.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Barkley, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be third down. Here's Hurts. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Now Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
On the play. And it's third down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. We'll talk things over before third down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Trimmer.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Ric Flair. Cut. 180. What's that?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return, it's covered. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
King, Phil King.
That's good. For Eagles, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts will try it again. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
No touch that. I know you want that. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. Now be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Tag it for him. Tag it for him. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
Complete to number 11.
First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4.
It's a gain
And bring up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
6. That's another Eagles first down.
No touch.
First and goal.
Here's Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is second and 6.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
Off the play fake. Here's Goff.
At the 24-yard line.
Open man. It's Jameson Williams. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
First and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down
at the 42-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They didn't do a whole lot offensively, but they didn't need to. Defense star of the show here in this one as they go on to post the shutout. And that'll do it for my part.